Hey, good morning.
Me from yesterday.
Yeah.
I was talking about that Purple Heart.
Yeah. What's up?
I found I guess it would be George's brother's father and grandson.
George's brother, father. That means it's his father too.
No, so George had a brother named Joseph.
Okay.
So I found Joseph, his son, and his son.
So grand uncle, grand uncle.
Great uncle.
Okay.
They live in Orland Park.
Okay.
He's going to call you. His name is Joseph Hartman the third.
Joe Hartman.
And so they all have the same.
Third.
Yeah, so
Okay.
the middle initial.
Hartman? That's my last name.
It is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, go take a peek. Right there in the glass.
You got any relatives in Orland Park?
Or did you had a grandfather that was in a World War II?
No, I had a grandfather who was in World War One.
Okay. Because I have a Purple Heart there that I'm
Really?
trying to find relatives.
So George Hartman,
What's the
His brother.
first name?
George William Hartman.
No, I don't think that's me.
I'm like 99% sure this
No,
is the
no
right
George's, I
family.
don't know.
So George Hartman on the 1940 census and the 1920 census has a brother named Joseph Hartman. Joseph's middle name is Aloysius, or however you pronounce that, A-L-O-Y.
So his brother, right?
His brother.
Okay.
He has the same middle name.
William.
No,
No.
A-L-O-Y
A-L-O-Y
S-U-I-S.
S-U-I-S.
Okay, so this is the third, and then Junior actually lives in Nevada, which
And
is
that was his birthday, 1914 to 2008?
yeah, 2008. So I found this Joseph Hartman that died in 2008. His
So his son,
well, I found the reason why I know it's all connected because I found his obituary in Oklahoma. He was buried in Oklahoma,
okay.
and it's got him listed, his father listed, and then a late brother, George, listed in the obituary.
I see.
So also
Now, the brother, is he listed as William, do you know? Like,
George W. Yeah. It's
Okay.
It's the right family. So
because remember I had that George W, there was the
Yeah.
Whitfield, Whitfield. What was that middle name? I can't
so
remember.
the other on the 1940 census, there's this Charles Fazzotti, Alvin Fazzotti, and Bessie Fazzotti. Fazzotti listed at the same address as George and Joseph.
Uh-huh.
This guy I talked to.
Well, how did you talk to him? He's dead.
No, this guy, the third, the grand.
Oh, the third.
Yeah,
Okay,
this guy.
I'm getting a little confused.
Yeah.
You know, so many names now. It's
yeah,
like,
this guy, he does have an uncle, or he did have an uncle because his uncle passed away in 2016, named Charles or Chuck Fazzotti,
okay.
that he remembers. And then, so on the 1940 census at the same address as George and Joseph is
We
a
do
Charles
probably not a
Fazzotti.
lot of it. I don't think I bought like a book of it.
But how can he?
You know.
Okay, got you. So George also is listed on the same address at 1940,
On the 1940
and he
census,
doesn't really enlist till 1944, so that would be correct, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
he.
And on the 1920 census, so I went back to the 1920 census
Mm-hmm.
when they were like 5 and 7.
Right.
They're at the same address, also with this Bessie, who on the 1920 census is listed as a Hartman. So his dad, this guy's dad, is Junior. They
Okay.
have the same name, Joseph Elias Hartman.
Okay.
George's brother is the original Joseph Elias Hartman,
Okay.
which is this guy's grandfather.
So they all have the same name.
Mm-hmm.
It's just this one is the third. That's the one that it's still alive. That's the one who's gonna call me.
He's gonna call you because
Okay.
he still lives here
Okay.
in the area, or lives in Oakland,
Oakland,
or
yeah.
no, he lives in Orland Park.
Okay. It's about an hour away, which is okay. No big deal.
But his dad is actually still alive. He was a little freaked out when I called him. 'Cause
I bet he was.
I
I
was
mean,
giving him all this information about his, because I wanted to verify. I said, did you know? So I'm 99% sure that this is the great nephew
okay.
of George.
Can you give me your name here? If he calls me and he's gonna tell me, hey, who gave you all this information, so I know who did he talk to, you know? On Monday, CBS 2 is coming out
I think
actually
so, 'cause
here.
Your guy yesterday told me that they were talking
Yeah.
about. He seemed a little like
Hesitant about the whole
the
thing.
news thing.
Yeah,
So he's definitely gonna call you today.
right.
He did
Okay.
ask me like your shop. I told him go watch the YouTube channel.
That's what he should do the first thing, you know, so
Yeah.
he gets, you know.
I said this is
How
all-
old is he, you think now? He's
He was born in 1974.
so he's not, he's
Like
our age, you know,
40,
48,
yeah.
47. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Well, it would be, I mean, it would be so ideal
it would be a cool news story,
if he could
especially on Monday.
actually on Monday,
Come
if
in
he
here.
could be here and I could present this to him, that would be fantastic.
Yeah.
Wow.
While he was at work, so he was a little freaked out. I said, look, I said, trust me. I said, my dad's a retired colonel from the Army. I said, I watched your YouTube channel. I saw it on there, and I felt I could probably find this guy.
Wow. I mean, I think,
Especially as soon as I saw this, that's not a unique.
that's not.
And then when I found the third, I'm like, you got 3 generations of the same name.
So guys, I am super excited. The little clip that you just saw, me talking to Robert. Robert is the guy who did lots of digging, and he was actually able to found relatives. He found George's brother, who already passed away in 2008, had a son, Junior, who's still alive, lives in Nevada, in Las Vegas, but his son, which is the grandson, lives just outside of Chicago in a different suburb that I just talked to on a phone. He just called me, super excited. First he was very skeptical because Robert approached him with all this information and was like, what's happening? Now I slowly walk him through everything. He's roughly my age, and he's calling his dad right now, who lives in Las Vegas, to discuss it a little bit more in detail. And he's watching the videos right now as we speak to get a grip on this whole thing. But I think we found the right family, because the main match for us, that they know who Anna Reese was, the mother. So it's fantastic news. It's going to be even more fantastic because the CBS News Channel 2, local Chicago CBS, is coming out here on Monday to do a story on this whole Purple Heart with George and everything. They still don't know that we found the family. So they're coming to the story to spread more word, you know. So in Chicagoland area, if this goes on news, it's supposed to air on Memorial Day on Monday at 5 and 6 p.m. But now I'm gonna break it to them that we did found a family. So maybe we can do it, the whole reunion thing on Memorial Day would be wonderful. This is so exciting. I'm speechless. I am so happy. So as Honey is sleeping through this whole commotion of us finding relatives of George Hartman, guys, more disappointing news, right, Ryan? Really disappointing.
You were pretty excited about it.
I was so excited. So about 3 hours go by, and Joe reaches out to his dad and talks to him, and turns out it's the wrong family. There was George William Hartman in their family, but unfortunately he passed in 1960s from cancer. So no match. We were so close. I was so happy. The main thing was for us to concern Anna PC that he wasn't 100% sure. He thought it was part of his family, but when he talked to his dad, it turns out she's not. So we are back to square one. And I just got off the phone with Robert as well, who almost solved the mystery today morning, and I gave him heads up. We're gonna keep digging, guys. Oh my gosh, we're gonna keep digging. It was so close. At least I didn't spoil the alert for CBS News, because I wanted to wait before I would let him know. So they're still coming here on Monday to do the story, and hopefully that story will spread in Chicagoland area, and maybe somebody's gonna reach out to us. We'll see. So, but for now, we are to square one again. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate it, and I'll catch you on the next one. Cheers.